which is the movement that we're all here together underneath. I'm also the lead liaison for this amazing group, Hugs Over Masks. In just 5 months, Hugs Over Masks has spread not only across this nation, but across the whole world. And we were going to hear from the leader after this, but right now I want you to pay attention to these beautiful voices on stage. This is our Lady Committee, and these are the most important voices in this entire country. I want everybody to understand that these children have not been coached. They speak from their own minds and their own hearts. This is Livia, this is Bridget, this is Joey, this is Phoenix, and this is Zoe. A big round of applause for our Hugs Over Masks representatives. Bridget, take it away.
Hi, my name's Bridget. We're from Toronto, and I'm 14 years old. So this September would have been my first year of high school, which is really exciting, except that my school board mandated mask wearing. And recently they did say that they will be honoring our exemptions, but they didn't before. Now they say they are, except I'd be the only kid in the school without it, and I know for a fact that I would get lashback from other kids and other teachers who don't understand. They also said that they'll put us in cohorts, which is groups of 5 or 6 kids, and you spend the entire year with those kids. And then within those groups of kids, there's also contact tracing. So if one of the kids in my group tests positive or their parents test positive, they'll isolate my group and they'll give all of our information to the local public health unit. Ontario.ca also just told all schools to teach kids that when they feel sick, how to tell somebody so that whenever they get a sniffle, they have to go into panic. So now kids are sitting around waiting to get sick. So I'll be doing school online because I'm not going. Which is the lesser of evils, but I speak from experience. It's not educational. And it lacks an extreme social factor that we all need. So a lot of people look at us kids up here and they treat us like we're dumb just because we're young. And they say that we're brainwashed or we're being forced to come up here and talk. But just because we're younger, that doesn't mean we can't form our own thoughts or make our own decisions. Because even though we can't vote, we're important. And we have to be heard. I don't want people making decisions for me. I don't want people to tell me what I have to wear, what I can and cannot do, and where I can and cannot stand. It's ridiculous. If you're a kid, I encourage you to come up and talk about what you believe in, because you can stand up for yourself and you have all of our support. When the situation started, I was 13 years old. My birthday is in January. So we're all young teens or preteens. And we shouldn't be worrying about stuff like this. We should be worrying about our math test next week, or what color to paint our fingernails. Not what we have to do when they try to... Okay, you don't have to paint your fingernails. Or what you have to do when they try to wipe us out with a mandatory vaccine. We shouldn't be worrying about this stuff. We don't get to be children anymore. It's unfair. I want to go bike riding with my friends, but I'm not allowed to see them. We need this to end so that we can be kids again. Humans, and especially kids, kids are social beings, and yet we're all scared of each other. They always, we're scared, don't come too close, or don't breathe too hard. We need human connections. We need to be able to feel each other, and we need to be able to see each other's faces. We have to be loving with each other, especially when there's crazy and ridiculous things going on in the world, and this lack of connection is harming us. Mental health issues in young adults have gone from 3.7% of the population in April 2018 to 24% in April this year in the US. If you're not seeing the problem yet, you are the problem. So here's what we want. Us, children and students, should not be interfered with in our schools. It is physically and psychologically damaging for us children to be made afraid of viruses and bacteria, which we need to live. Our doctors know it, the civil servants know it, teachers know it, parents know it, and even us kids know it. This is causing depression and anxiety to our entire generation. We want no lockdown, no self-isolation, no social distancing, no mask mandates, no contact tracing, and no forced vaccinations. We closed our school for 2 weeks to flatten the curve. So why have we missed over the last quarter of our school year? This is extreme, it's unwarranted, and it's unjustified. This is not necessary. It's not scientific, it's not medically based, it's not proven, it's entirely political. Mandated face cover wearing imposes physical and psychological harm to us. We want you to stop using fear to manipulate children. This is a crime. This is a crime against children and a crime against humanity. We want truth and we want freedom and we want to have our friends back. Thank you. Joey?
Joey. I am 11 years old and I live in Kitchener.
We love you, Joey!
So, when I was a little kid, I had a vaccine. Before my vaccine, I was very quiet. I never used to cry and I always slept. Yeah, that's always babies do, sleep. Okay, so, but after my vaccine, this is what happened. I started to scream, I started to wake up at night, and my parents didn't know what to do. But thank you to my mom, she found some news on the internet to see, well, she put me on a juice fasting. It actually helped a lot. I became more quiet and timid. If you have any questions to my mom, she's right there. Right here. Yeah. Also, like a couple days ago, my school secretary called my mom and she said, will Joey be attempting school or online? And I, of course, wanted school. And then my mom said, is there an exemption for a mask? And she said, no! That's not fair! Of course there's exemptions for masks. It's hard to breathe in those things. And in the school, 3rd grade and under don't have to put on masks. But 4th grade and over have to. What is the difference? Seriously. Nobody has to put on a mask. A mask is a scam! So, of course, my grandma and grandpa, they moved to an apartment about 3 years ago, and they used to always in the morning go to the mall and meet with their friends, walk around. But when this quarantine started, they stopped moving, and my grandpa's feet got puffed up and it's swollen, and it was really hard to walk. We're really worried that's where we're making him move more.